What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. How to trade news. This is the strategy I use every week, every high impact news day, every month, every quarter. It does not matter. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also post trade tip videos, trade plan videos, trading psychology videos, and then on top of that, we also live stream and live trade every day. London session 3 and AEST on YouTube on this very same channel. We also have a free signal and free Telegram. There's the first link in the description. This is how we did last month, October. We caught a total of 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. In the month 32.5, giving us an 86% win rate. Now, this is how we did last quarter. July, we went 34 wins, 3 losses. August, we took 45 wins, 7 losses. And in September, we took 27 wins, 4 losses, catching 105,389 pips July, 219,708 pips in August, and 16,634 pips in September, giving us a total of 341,731 pips caught, 323,385 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. In the quarter, 106 wins, 14 losses, giving us an 88% win rate. Every trade posted has the date, the time the trade was posted, my personal entry, SL, TPs, how many people viewed or entered the trade, reactions, and of course those TPs getting hit. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. Now let's get straight into this video. So I just want to get this out first, all right? A lot of people don't trade news days at all. A lot of people are scared of news, and we got to first break down what the fear is coming from. The fear is coming from the unknown because you don't fully understand what's going on. So we're going to break this down simply. Now, I do not watch any news events. I don't even know what the reports are about. I don't care either. All I care about is what time the news is popping off and what charts and pairs and currencies are going to be affected by the news. That way I'm not blindsided and I can react and do what I need to do. Only news events I care about are the red news events, the high impact news events. The orange folder I might look at, but I don't really care that much, to be honest. I mainly only care about the red news events. I need y'all to lock in right now because I'm about to really put y'all on game. I have a few news breakdown videos on this channel. So if you're new to the channel, I'm about to pop one up on the right side of your screen. Make sure to watch that one. But I got like 3 or 4 of them on here. And then plus, you know, if you go into the Telegram, you can go to those news days. Hear me talk about what I see going down on those news days. And then members, you already know in the advanced play signal, we go live during those news events. We went live during the news event when GU popped off and went crazy. So I'm about to play footage of GU when we was live tanking and doing his thing. All right, y'all, we got the news about to pop off in a little bit. So again, basically it's like just like on Wednesday, we're gonna be looking for the same stuff because again, a lot of these charts, besides like a few of the currency pairs, like the New Zealand pairs, the JPY pairs, they've kind of been just ranging in the same spot, same place all week. And GU's tanking as well. Look at that. But again, just following the flow of price. That's a huge ass candlestick. Keep an eye on y'all's chart though. That's a huge ass candlestick. Oh my goodness. We just hit TP5. I think we barely missed TP6. So first thing you got to understand with news events is that it does not change the plans price already had set. Already had planned what news is going to be doing this week, next month, next quarter, a year from now, 2 years from now. They already have this stuff planned. All they're doing is using the news as an excuse to make price do that huge move so they can get price to go where they want it to go at a faster rate. Right, that's all news is. So once you understand that, you can be able to kind of predict accurately what price is going to do. So before we break down that trade, there's a few things you have to understand. One, you have to understand the rules to the market because there's a literal rules and script price has to follow and price always follows. So once you understand the rules to the market and the only 3 cycles price is ever going to be in, look at your top right of the screen. I got y'all. Make sure to watch that video. So you got to understand those 3 chart cycle rules, and then you got to understand how to identify the trend and trend reversals. Again, I got y'all. Top right of the screen. So make sure to watch that video as well. Do that right now. Pause the video, watch those videos, then come back to this one, because if you do not understand what I'm talking about, then half this information is going to fly above your head and over your head. Once you understand that this is how price moves, now we're going to break down the 3 or 4 ways price reacts during news events. Man, let me tell you, when I first started trading, I didn't even know about news events. Well, I knew about news events, but I didn't know about, news affecting the markets. I remember it was just a Friday morning New York session. I was deep in a trade chilling, and out of nowhere, I just saw a violent candlestick go against me. I was so confused. I lost a crap ton of money. I was like, yo, what the heck's going on? And then I did some research, and then that's when I found out about news events. It was so bad that I used to not trade Mondays, Tuesdays, or Fridays. I only used to trade Wednesdays and Thursdays. That's how bad it was. But, finally I sat down, locked in, and figured everything out. And now I'm here to put y'all in game as well. So here's the 4 ways that price usually moves during news events. There's the violent one, when price shoots up hard or spikes down hard. There's a violent candlestick. Or there's the one where price, spikes up and down over and over again, right? And then the next candlestick, price might do the move up or down. Then there's the third one where sometimes news doesn't do anything. Sometimes news doesn't affect the markets at all. Sometimes price is still just, doing what it's doing. No violent or high volume candlesticks at all. So now that we understand those are the 3 behaviors that price likes to move and react during the news, now we're going to break down this trade. Again, this trade was very, very, very simple. So again, this was on Friday, December 8th, 2023. So if you go to Friday, December 8th, 2023, you can see that we indeed, in fact, did have a news event at 8:15, 8:30, right? And then if we go on to Forex Factory and we go to Friday, December 8th, we can see that we did have news at 8:30. And then we can also see, when we move this out the way, that this candlestick with the wick was the 8:30 news event candlestick. So what happened? We saw the example we was just talking about. The spike down and then shot back up. And then what happened? The next candlesticks did the move we was looking for. So it did. So we're going to break it down, but it essentially did one of those fake outs and then went back to doing business as usual. So now we're going to break down this trade. So first I want to show you the signal. I did break this down, and in fact I did enter this during the Friday London session live. So if you go to that live stream, you can see us break down and enter this trade. I also went over this in the Sunday chart analysis. So you see my entry was here 2565, SL was 2600. See the TPs, you see the time we entered it, 3:31 a.m. EST. You see we went live during the news event, and then during the news event, right, that's when price went all the way from TP1 in consolidation to spiking and shooting in our favor. You see all TPs got hit literally 1 minute into the news event. Then that's when price retraced back up, and then the next 15 price went down. So let's break down why we even took this trade. So you watch any of my trade breakdowns, the first thing you want to do is go into the daily time frame. Again, we're not trading on the daily time frame, but you need to go on the daily time frame to identify the trend. Price moves on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. So it's important to not just see what price is doing for the past hour, but what price is doing overall in the grand scheme of things. All right, so we can see right here when we map this out that we had some higher highs here, bullish momentum, and then price failed to make a higher high here. So since price struggled to go up, it's only got one other choice, which is to do what? Go down. So we went from seeing higher highs getting made to lower lows. So what comes after a lower low? A lower high. So since now I know we're in a downtrend, that is when I identify my key price levels to look for my entries and exits. And here we are. I got my key price levels marked off. So now that I know I'm looking for a sell, we want to enter sells off resistance, and you enter buys off support. You enter buys off support, and you enter sells off resistance. So since price is currently treating this level as a support, I want to wait for it to break below this level and treat it as resistance. Then once price does that, that's when I want to go for my sell position. All right, so we saw price broke that level. So this was at 2:30, 30 minutes before we went live. So after I saw price broke that level, I waited for the retest. We see this level of traffic to the left. We see how price is wicking to the downside. Wicks are very important. In fact, I just dropped a video going over wicks and how you can use wicks to find something interesting. Make sure to watch that video that just popped up on your screen. So since I see wicks showing that there's still some bearish momentum, that's when I saw the green light, and this was the 330 candlestick to go for that sell. Now let's see what happens after that. Price did another retest, right, respecting that resistance, then started to drop down. TP1 got hit. After TP1 got hit, it rejected, came back up, and it was in some slight drawdown. Price shot back down, holding it as resistance. So now we're at 8 o'clock. So again, we had news at 8:30. And you saw that? You saw how price, as soon as the news started, spiked to the downside, but you also saw it in real time in that video. But again, we saw what on the daily time frame it was bearish. So is it a shocker that price shot to the downside during the news event? No. See, it's a lot simpler once you actually understand what you're looking at. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link and join the free signal and free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels or interested in advanced play signal room or mentorship, hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit of what those programs have. So the advanced play signal room, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal room, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York price watch list. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sells going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York price watch list. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long. But you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded and are an hour long, and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.